Yo guys, I'm Mikey Microphone, and the microphone is a metaphor for the fact that you have something beautiful to say, but you need to make the arrangements so that you can be heard. In some of my other videos about Apple being an interface company, I explained that Apple releases interfaces which often go unnoticed for many years before their open-ended potential starts to crystallize into something which how to use it is clear. And one interface that I've been thinking a lot about is how when I click on the shutter button, it gives me a little chime to let me know the video has begun. That one has been a big part of my life recently. As you've seen, I've been doing like half a dozen videos a day. But an interface that I experienced today when I went to watch the video, the announcement for New iPhone Day, was that the green light at the top of my screen was on because the camera was active, because QuickTime recording toolset was still open from when I did a video last night demonstrating how I made my book free for anyone to download at wayswemage.com. So that green light was on, and I took it as a hint. And so I recorded a video of myself watching the announcement. And this was, I put the announcement full screen so that I didn't see myself as I was being recorded. So I think this is going to be a great experience for me to get a little bit of, or probably a lot of insight about how I look when I am reacting to things. And I also think that this technique was in alignment with what Apple had announced, ultimately ended up announcing, which is that they are going to use advanced camera photography, three-dimensional photography, to allow you to map your face onto your software. So the reason that I went ahead and threw open the camera was because I know so much about the history of this technology and the current status of it, and the cultural impetus that Apple is responding to, that I knew that my ability to understand the implications of their announcements was pretty special. And you can take that or leave it. We can continue with this series on Apple as an interface company to try to peel back some of the layers and determine if I actually do have insight, or if I'm just imagining. But I think that it's cool that the interface, which was that little green light on the screen, gave me a hint that it was time to use my vulnerability and go public. And so now, I mean, going public wasn't the plan per se, but I think doing that exercise can be something that helps me. And in terms of like embracing my constraints and using my tools to their capacity, the situation that I got into by making that video was that my hard drive got filled up. So in order to proceed, what I'm going to do is upload those videos. So I paused in the middle of the Keynote and switch to a different resolution in the camera. So I'm going to upload both of those. And I probably won't make them public initially until I've reviewed them a little bit, but you know, that's an opportunity that I have. So big up to YouTube for facilitating this, and big up to all of you on YouTube for coming to my channel. All right, see you soon.